I think tonight you've taken a big risk. You're baking biscuits. Nobody else is baking anything else separate, so I'm pleased.
Thank you.
How's the chicken cooked, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I love the seasoning of the chicken. The mashed potatoes, I would imagine Grandma making those, but good stuff right here. I can capture the essence.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, it looks like it tastes. It's super, super homey.
The one issue I've got with this dish is the fact that the mashed potatoes are so wet. You've overcooked the potatoes. It's taken on too much water. And so whatever you add into that, it just becomes even more watery. Chicken, for me, is cooked fine. And the star of this dish has to be those biscuits. But what a shame that mash is nowhere near up to the standard of Masterchef or even your grandma. Thank you.
Chin up, Renee, chin up.
Next up, Sherry. Please come down with your dish. Thank you.
Gordon wants me to cook different cuisines, so it makes me nervous knowing that this is another Indian dish. I know that my chicken and my potatoes are good, but there's not gonna be any BSing him with this. So I did a tandoori chicken with a traditional yogurt marinade, some turmeric and cumin spiced potatoes, and then my chutney turned into a foam.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I added too much liquid. I had to save it. I thought fast. I ran back, grabbed some cream, threw it in a siphon. You get a foam.
Let's get it straight. Visually, it looks beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, and one of the difficult challenges with Indian food is how do you present it beautifully? And I think you've solved that riddle.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It's a great balance between certainly Indian colors and upscale plating.
Thank you.
Should we taste? How long do you cook the drums for?
For about 15 minutes.
The chicken's delicious. I love what you've done. It's the foam that spoils the dish.
It was supposed to be a nice chutney.
I know what it was supposed to be, but
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer. If it's not good enough,
Don't put it on a plate.
Don't put it on.
don't put it on. So you make this delicious chicken, beautiful spiced potatoes, and you spoil it with, you're saying, a fake chutney. It's a mess.
Yeah, you know what? I have to disagree with Gordon. I actually like this little faux chutney, whatever you did. It's a cooling element to all the spice.
Yeah, I think that the sauce, the foam, is excellent. The potato recipe I'm going to steal from you because it's spot
I would
on,
love to
spicy,
share it.
delicious. Very good dish.
Good job. Next up, Micah, please, let's go.
Making coq au vin was definitely a risk. It is a tricky dish, but I think that it'll be good.
Today I've made coq au vin with sautéed pearl onions and mushrooms and roasted carrots.
Have you ever had coq au vin before?
Yeah,
Where did you eat it?
I've made it for myself. My uncle made it for me.
Never eaten in a restaurant?
No.
Unfortunately, you picked a dish that, without having tried an original version, is impossible to duplicate. It's just that particular.
You've got balls of steel, young man, to try and do a coq au vin in 45 minutes. In France tonight, that dish takes 4 hours. It's got that red wine taint, but there's no sauce. Coq au vin is traditionally served almost in like a casserole, ladles, red wine, rich, delicious flavor.
Yes.
Chicken is cooked beautifully, but it's just not a coq au vin.
Yes, chef.
Kimberly, please, let's go.
I look around the kitchen and I feel like I'm not worried about myself at this point. I wasn't super confident in breaking down the chicken, but I feel like I've cooked this dish enough times that it's good enough to save me.
Describe the dish, please.
I made a rosemary herb chicken with a Mediterranean rice and pureed mushroom sauce.
I love the fact you use the wing. Even in my restaurant, at the highest level, we use the wings as well, you know that?
The plating leaves a little bit to be desired. I would expect more finesse.
You know, I mean, I'm puzzled just by the description, Kimberly, to be very honest. You're saying mushroom sauce, and I don't see any
What is
mushroom.
a mushroom sauce?
Yeah.
When's the last time you pureed mushrooms?
If I make a mushroom sauce, it's rehydrating a dried mushroom.
For pureeing?
I've never pureed a mushroom.
Aaron,
no.
when's the last time you pureed a mushroom?
No.
Should we taste? So...
I want to taste the sauce. It's not really a sauce, it's a cream. It's curdled. What did you put in there?
I put in some butter and heavy cream.
Heavy cream. You know what you made? Mushroom-flavored cottage cheese.
Kimberly, the actual chicken you've cooked well. Great color on it. The thing that absolutely destroys this dish is that texture of the sauce. It's like a cold vomit. Grainy bits in there.
Curdled.
I gotta say, the rice has beautiful flavors. The chicken is cooked well, to your point. But that sauce is very off-putting, Kimberly.
Yeah, I prefer to see the mushrooms in the rice. It's a shame because you've cooked the chicken beautifully.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm super disappointed. Based on the criticism, I think that there's a possibility that I might be going home. But Gordon is telling me that my chicken is cooked perfectly, that the flavors are there. So I'm thinking, chicken challenge, you know, Kim, you still got this. You're still in it.
Some outstanding dishes.
I mean, where do you go? Like,
Look, there's two Strodes here. I think the people who went the super traditional route did recipes that are familiar to them, and those who push the envelope. And I think there are winners on both sides.
Yeah,
It's those that fell short we need to penalize.
yeah, I agree. Okay.